Kenny Rice, Stephen Quadros, and Jens Pulver at ringside as we get ready for a heavyweight super fight matchup.
This is a heavyweight grudge match. Back on March 3rd, they battled to a very disappointing technical draw. They've been waiting since that time to settle the score, and tonight they'll do that inside the ropes of the International Fight League. So let's get them out here. First, in the blue corner, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighing in at 231 pounds. Trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in here from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, with a record of 3 wins, 1 loss, and that 1 draw. Here is Daniel Gracie. His opponent tonight, a big man at 6 feet 10 inches tall and 248 pounds. He's a freestyle fighter here tonight from Columbus, Ohio. His record, 10 wins, 7 losses, 1 draw. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wes Sims.
As we take a look at the tail of the tape, and certainly Daniel Gracie, at least, is a guy who's not making this about hype. He wants to get back in the ring and take care of matters.
Yeah, definitely. With this fight, you got, obviously there's a reach advantage, there's a size advantage, there's a weight advantage going in favor of Wes Sims. But with this one, Gracie's got one thing. When you get it to the ground, that tends to negate all of those things. You can quickly take away that size and that reach by getting him down. He gets him down to the ground, he's going to go after one of his submissions, and I know he's looking to finish this fight fast.
I think that Gracie may be the better technician in this fight, but that size and height makes a big difference. And I believe the guy with the best cardio is going to take this.
Protect yourself at all times.
Yeah, the biggest thing is a good fighter, a fighter that knows when he's in there and he knows he's going against somebody who's tall and somebody that's lengthy. You've got to find those openings. That's what a good fighter does. You got to make those things work towards you. Remember, Wes Sims hits the ground. Now that once long reach is now one big long arm bar.
Round 1 is underway. This one's scheduled to go 3 rounds. They've been waiting since March the 3rd and that controversial technical draw to decide this one.
Wes Sims was going to try and load up on that right hand. It didn't work. Sims did well in the Muay Thai clinch in their first fight, and he's got it here now. But Daniel's got him up against the ropes, trying to keep him close. Because if Sims gets some distance, those knees will be a factor.
Daniel Gracie trying to get the takedown here as he bangs his head off the ropes. So Sims does as Gracie puts him on the canvas.
This is really a bad scenario so early in the round for Wes Sims, because now he's underneath a Gracie who's basically almost got the mount.
Yeah, and Herb Dean, he's doing a real good job right now keeping, you know, they are pretty close to the ropes. If Gracie doesn't want the action to break, he can definitely circle him back towards the center. The referee might have to step in and do that in a minute. But either way, when this breaks, they're going to start back exactly where they were broken at, you know, same position. And then this is where Gracie needs to be looking to pass this guard, get the mount, get something going, get Wes Sims to panic, and then get one of those big long limbs and lock it up.
Wes Sims historically has not been good on his back. And against a guy coming from the Gracie family, if he does get mounted, I expect ground and pound into an armbar. That's what I'm thinking.
I'm going with the same kind of idea. But with Wes, what he needs to do is take that long reach and long legs of his and use it to his advantage. Get that guard, lock those legs up, lock your hands up. Don't let him move around to the side. You know, push him away from you.
Now, he should have heard you a little sooner there, shouldn't he?
Most definitely, because we always said in grappling especially, offense, you take space away. Defensively, you want to create space. Wes needs to use those long limbs and create space.
Gracie's got the mount now. He went from side mount into the mount. If he can somehow break loose of that grip of Wes Sims, we're going to have a lot of punches.
Daniel Gracie, born in Rio de Janeiro, fights and lives now in New York City, and he is here trying to run his record to 4-1-1 and avenge. I think both fighters almost see that technical draw as a loss back in March.
Well, Gracie's definitely looking here to win by strikes. Yeah, the way he's going to belly out, he's going to give up his back. Gracie might have no choice but to go after the rear naked choke.
Oh, look at standing rear naked choke. Standing rear naked choke. Unbelievable. Wes Sims is going to, oh no, you can't do that, Wes. You cannot do that. Wes Sims has been choked out.
Sims is out. Hey, Daniel Gracie has won.
Come on, Wes.
And you see some of the tension on the part of both corners here. When we talked about this was a revenge match, that wasn't a lot of hype.
That was Gracie's Jiu-Jitsu 101.
If the excitement doesn't tell you afterwards that grudge match was real,
that was the deal.
Come sit in my seat for a minute and see people just angling over those ropes and getting down. You know, the one thing about Wes, he stayed in there until he fell asleep. It was just one of those things, a big, long body like that going against a grappler. It's just a tough position to survive in when you get there.
Daniel Gracie making his statement as Wes Sims is still down, and let's take one more look at it.
Okay, he got the hooks in, and Wes went to stand up, but he was really in trouble once Daniel got the hooks in, and once he got that arm wrapped around his throat. Look at that. Standing rear naked choke. This is a really unique position, gents. We don't see this too often.
No, it's a rarity, and then, you know, at that point, he just didn't know where to go. You feel the tightness, you know you've got seconds before you go to sleep. I think that was his one-ditch effort, was maybe to toss him over the rope, whatever that might be. But again, when that certain submission is put on you, it is a 3-second choke. You've got a quick 3-4 seconds to make a reaction, to get some space in there, or it will close off the air and you will pass out.
And it seemed like the man with the more skill definitely won the fight tonight.
And you see the reaction from his corner. That's the Daniel Gracie corner. They're pouring out, stepping over Wes Sims to congratulate their hero. And the congratulations continues as you look at Wes Sims, whose record now goes to 10-8-1. Daniel Gracie is 4-1-1. Let's go in now for the official announcement as you see Gracie standing there with referee Herb Dean and ring announcer Tim Hughes.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, how about a big hand for that champion match there between Daniel Gracie, Wes Sims. It was 2 minutes, 42 seconds into the first round by